Valley Club, don't waste your resources. These are the only 10 teams that you need to win in Marvel Strike Force today. So if you're ready to trim the fat from your roster and build only the best of the best, then you know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. I hope you're having a great day, because in this video, we're talking about the only 10 teams that you need in Marvel Strike Force right now if you want to win. Now, this list is more for endgame players, and assuming that you've already done a lot of the basic things in Marvel Strike Force, you've already unlocked all the campaign missions, so you don't need to be building up certain hero teams or villain teams to unlock those campaign missions. You've already beat all the flash missions, so your block party, you don't need to build your city heroes. You've already beaten the relic hunts. You don't need to hand characters anymore, and you've already unlocked all your legendary characters, so you don't need to be building up teams like your Dirty Kree minions for Nick Fury or your X-Force or Doc Ock. You've already done all that stuff, and you have all your plans for Dark Dimension 6. So if you already have all that stuff done, this video is for you. But before we get to the countdown, if this is your first time here on the channel, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content. We have at least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos per week on this channel. Usually there's a lot more. We have countdown videos like this, gameplay videos, we have question and answer videos, news videos, everything to help your experience in Marvel Strike Force. Well, let's get right into the video and talk about the first team. I think this is the most important team in the game right now, and that is the Secret Defenders, because this is the team that you need to win in Arena right now. Yes, you will need some other plug-and-play characters like Apocalypse, even a super-skrull if you want to complete this team for Arena. But yeah, Secret Defenders, probably the most versatile team in the game. They are dominant in Arena, very good in Cosmic Crucible, very good in War. They don't really have a place in the raids, but because Arena, I think, is the most important game mode, I think this is the most important full team in the game. So build up your Secret Defenders. Maybe not Doctor Strange, but the rest of these Secret Defenders, build them up, because they are the best team in the game right now. And moving on from the Arena teams to some of our raid teams that are very important in the game right now. The first team I want to talk about for the raid section is the Bifrost team. They are the solution to the Mystic section, the Incursion 1 and the Incursion 2 raids. They are a team that you need to build. They have a little extra value if you're taking some of these characters into Dark Dimension, if you haven't already selected your characters for that. But very, very good team. Even at low levels, they still work very good in the raids. As far as fully simming the Incursion raids, aren't as good in Cosmic Crucible now that we have the new rules for the this current season of Cosmic Crucible. They aren't as great in War, but if you are doing your raids every single day with your lines, you're going to need this team. So build up your Bifrost. And the Bifrost team probably not going to be replaced anytime soon. Same thing with this Pegasus team. They are the latest raid team that we have in the game, so they are probably the last current raid team that is going to be replaced. So you could build Bifrost, Pegasus pretty confidently at this point. This is going to be the tech solution for the Incursion 1 and the Incursion 2 raids. They're also going to give you a little extra value in Cosmic Crucible, a little extra value in War. This is a team that is required in the raids right now, and if you are in a high-level alliance pushing these Incursion 1 or these Incursion 2 raids, you're going to need Pegasus, so build them up. So Bifrost and Pegasus, they are the most recent raid teams. They're probably not going to be replaced for a while, but these next 3 raid teams, they're 3 of the older raid teams. So they are going to be replaced. So be careful how much resources you put into these teams. But as of right now, as of me recording this, they are still the best solution. Yes, probably a hybrid team with these next 3 raid teams probably are going to work a little better than the full teams. But first team I want to mention is the Death Steed team. They are the solution for the Incursion 1 raids. Incursion 2, they don't work so well. They probably a hybrid team with Apocalypse in here, maybe even Gambit, Rogue, Emma works in replacement of some of these characters. But as of right now, Death Seed, hybrid Death Seed are the best teams that we have for the mutant section of the Incursion 2 raids right now. This will probably be replaced. We have already seen rumors of a new mutant team that is coming next month. So don't invest too much into this team, but just know that right now, this is the best solution that we have. And the next temporary team that you need for the raids is this Rebirth team. Yes, we do know that the symbiotes are on their way. Symbiote Silver Server won the voting for another upcoming character in Marvel Strike Force, and it's very likely that they are replacing the Rebirth team in the near future. But as of right now, the Rebirth team is still the best solution for the Incursion 1 raids, and a hybrid version of this Rebirth team is still the best solution for the Incursion 2 raids. Most people, if you have super-skrull unlock or taking out Agent Venom, putting super-skrull into place, this team still does work in the bio section. This team, the Rebirth team, they also got some added value in the current season, the raids, where they're getting some added bonuses on war defense. But Yeah, they are a team that's on the way out. So build this team. Just know that there is another solution. This symbiote is coming up very, very soon, but this team still going to give you a lot of value. And the last raid team that you need to be building right now is this Invader team. They are still cutting it in the Incursion 2 raids. They did start to struggle a little bit in these Incursion 1 raids at these higher difficulties, but as of right now, this is the best solution that we have for skill. This team does still work in Incursion 2 in some of these lower levels, but they do struggle as you start to raise the difficulties. You are going to get some added value for this team, or at least some members of this team, in war, on war defense. Fury is still used all over the place in Cosmic Crucible, so they're still going to give you a little added value, but yeah, they are going to replace after the Death Seed. After Bifrost, the next replaced team is his Invaders. So yes, build them. They are needed right now. Just know that they are going to be probably the third raid team that is replaced. And moving on to the Cosmic Crucible game mode, which is very important in my opinion, because that is going to be the major source of diamonds for most players. And one of the best Cosmic Crucible teams, if not the best Cosmic Crucible teams without a legendary, it is the New Warriors. This team is capable of taking out a lot of different meta teams in Cosmic Crucible defense. Secret Defenders in Room 1, this team handles it. You got super-skrulls, you got Black Orders, you got some mutants. This team takes all of those teams out. Gammas, this team takes them out as well. Works very, very well. The big combo with Deathpool, all the debuffs that this team applies, this team works very well in Cosmic Crucible. And because, like I said, it is your major source of diamonds, this is a team that you don't want to skip. This team also has some value in war, taking out a lot of the non-meta war defense teams. So New Warriors, they are a top team in my opinion. So the New Warriors, probably the best non-legendary Crucible team. Well, the best legendary Crucible team is the Superior 6, because they're not fully in the game yet. As I'm recording this, Lizard is still not in the game yet. We're going to combine a Superior and a Sinister 6. Superior 6 is more for Crucible. Sinister 6 is more for war, but you can combine them. And I think the best combo right now that I'm using, Classic Green Goblin, Vulture, Kraven the Hunter, and Mysterio. They work very well in Crucible on offense, very well on War on offense. This team just does so much. They are one of the top teams in the game right now and are going to give you a lot of value in 2 different game modes. And while Darkhold is an older team, it's still a very strong team, giving you a lot of value in Crucible, either on offense or defense. They could take out Secret Defenders in Room 1 if you're using them on offense. They're a very annoying team in Room 6 if you're using them on defense. So Darkhold, very, very strong in Crucible, also very strong in War. You're going to need to use one of the meta teams to beat this team on defense. And if you're using them on offense, well, they can take out a lot of meta teams as well. Darkhold, a lot of versatility in Crucible and on War. So I think one of the top teams to build. And the number 10 team came down to either the Gamma team or the Masters of Evil. Masters of Evil is awesome in Cosmic Crucible, but they lose a little bit in War. Gamma team's probably a little better in War, and they're still pretty good in Cosmic Crucible. And for that, I gave them the little nod over the Masters of Evil, but very, very close. 11th place is the Masters of Evil, but Gamma, they're great in War. You need to take a big team in to beat this guys on War defense. They can beat a lot on War offense as well. And on Cosmic Crucible, yes, you can beat them with a lot of teams, but you still need to use a pretty good team to beat these guys on Cosmic Crucible defense. If you're using them on offense, they could be used as a cleanup team as well. So I gave the Gamma a nod over them. So I think you build a Gamma team. And if you want an 11th team, the 11th team would be the Masters of Evil. So Kang and the Masters of Evil, very, very good team and are probably the only honorable mention on this list. Let's talk about some plug and play characters that can fit into a bunch of different teams that I think are still needed. Apocalypse, one of the best characters, if not the best character in the game right now. And if Apocalypse is not the best character in the game, it has to be super-skrull. Very, very good character, dominating arena, raids, Crucible, War. This guy is all over the place. Quicksilver is a very important plug-and-play character as well. Very good in Cosmic Crucible, very good in War. As well as Dormammu, another plug-and-play character that fits on a lot of different teams. And last but not least for our plug-and-play characters are the Eternals. And if you want to count them like I am as plug-and-play characters, you can. If you want to count them as their own team, you can count them as the next honorable mention team after the Masters of Evil. So that's it, guys. Those are the only teams that you need to win in Marvel Strike Force today, assuming that you've already done all those things that we talked about in the beginning of this video. Let me know if you enjoy this list, if you agree, disagree, and if this video did provide you some value. Hit that like button. It is free for you and it helps out the YouTube algorithm tremendously. If you want to check out what are the best characters that you should be farming today, make sure you check out the video up there, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out.